On the home front, a Coffee County grand jury has indicted Chris Johnson, the owner of Johnson Funeral Home and Cremations, with over 60 counts. The indictment comes 3 months after the GBI found 18 decomposing bodies at his funeral home.
Now, a judge denied bond for Johnson earlier this month after several families testified at the first court appearance. WALB News 10's Lena Allen shares more about what's included in the new indictments.
The new indictment against Chris Johnson was a total of 62 counts. Johnson also faces 4 additional counts in a separate insurance fraud case. Families impacted by Johnson Funeral Home tell me these new indictments are fueling the fight to get justice for their loved ones.
Everybody's still reeling from this. I think it still isn't real for us.
Out of 62 counts in Johnson's indictment, Desiree Hatch and her deceased mom, Charlotte Nastazzi, are 3 of them.
We were grieving in the beginning, but now we're grieving the damage that was done.
The counts in the indictment include 17 counts of abuse to a dead body, 17 counts of abandonment of a dead body, 18 counts of theft by deception, 9 counts of violation of vital records, and 1 count of insurance fraud. In a separate insurance fraud case, Johnson was indicted for 4 counts, including forgery in the first degree. In that case, his co-defendant, James Sermon, was also indicted on 2 counts. According to court documents, Johnson, quote, willfully defaced a dead body, abandoned a dead human body, and falsely reported final disposition data, among other offenses. 2 months after Johnson was arrested, the State Board of Funeral Service suspended his license, saying, quote, continued practice as a funeral director and embalmer poses a threat to public health, safety, and welfare, end quote. Families are still wondering how a Secretary of State inspector passed Johnson Funeral Home back in July with decomposing bodies on site. I asked the state if they plan to do an internal investigation. They responded by saying, quote, our cemeteries division has been investigating the pre-need services of the funeral home in question, end quote. While most of the families impacted have gotten their loved ones back, Hatch says she's still faced with daily challenges.
The financial toll is taken, the emotional toll it's taking. We're never going to get that back. We don't know how to get through this.
The next step in this case is for Johnson to plead guilty or not guilty at a court arraignment. We are still working to find out if there has been an arraignment scheduled. Lena Allen, WALB, your hometown news source.